Cube begins with a man waking up in a stark cubic room, disoriented and frightened. The room is minimalistic, with smooth metallic walls and hatches on each side. As the man explores, spikes suddenly emerge from the walls, impaling him. This shocking and brutal start establishes the film's lethal setting and grim tone. The focus then shifts to a new group of strangers awakening in another cubic room. They are Yuichi Goto, a middle-aged man grappling with personal loss; Chiharu Uno, a young, seemingly reserved individual; Shinji Ochi, an engineer with a practical outlook; Hiroshi Aide, an elderly man with wisdom and experience; Asako Kai, a quiet, enigmatic woman. Each character is bewildered, lacking memory of how they arrived in this bizarre environment. They discover that the room has 6 hatches, each leading to similar cubic rooms, and realize they must navigate this maze to survive. As they explore, they find another room with a body, another victim of the cube's traps. They quickly learn that some rooms contain deadly mechanisms. For instance, when they enter a room with a sound-activated trap, any noise above a whisper triggers a flurry of blades. This injures one of the members and teaches them the importance of caution and silence. The group notices each room has plates with numbers inscribed. Initially perplexed, they start hypothesizing that these numbers hold clues about which rooms are safe. Through trial and error, and analyzing the patterns, they begin to understand that the numbers represent a coordinate system within the cube. As the group moves deeper into the maze, internal tensions rise. Stress and fear bring out the worst in some, particularly Ochi, whose mental state starts to crumble. ID sacrifices himself in a particularly treacherous room to save Uno, adding emotional weight to the story. A critical revelation comes when they discover that the rooms can move and change positions. This makes navigation even more complex and perilous. Any map or pattern they think they've figured out can be rendered useless in an instant, increasing the maze's unpredictability. Ochi's mental deterioration reaches a peak when he murders Ando, convinced that it's the only way to survive. This act shocks the group and underscores the psychological toll the cube exerts on them. Goto and Kai finally find a room they believe to be the exit. As they prepare to escape, Ochi, now completely unhinged, attacks Goto. In the ensuing struggle, Ochi is killed by one of the cube's traps. Goto then helps Uno and Kai escape, sacrificing his own chance at freedom to ensure their safety. Upon emerging into what they believe is the outside world, Uno and Kai encounter a shocking revelation. Kai is an android, part of a larger experiment to observe the human captives. This twist recontextualizes their entire ordeal, suggesting a sinister, ongoing experiment designed to study human behavior under extreme stress. Cube blends elements of science fiction, horror, and psychological thriller to craft a story of survival and human resilience. The cube itself is a character, with its ever-shifting rooms and deadly traps presenting constant, existential threats. The film explores themes of trust, sacrifice, and the psychological impact of confinement and danger. The twist ending, revealing the android's role in the larger experiment, adds a chilling layer, suggesting that the ordeal of the characters was part of a controlled study. This raises ethical questions about the nature of the experiment and the entities behind it.